Now, the big overall question, of course, is playing time. And you sort of addressed that down in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
There's 3 centers on the team. How does that play on your mind? How prepared do you prepare yourself to maybe not play as much as you used to play?
I'm totally fine. That's why Cal is the big guy. You know, the best thing about this team is that we have so much talent that we ain't losing. And that's the biggest thing. You know, I'm just so happy to be part of this team. I'm trying to win more than I'm trying to make all these awards and stuff. I just want to win. That's all I care about. And I think that's all we really care about as a team. And that's the best thing, that we don't mind sacrificing a little for the greater of the whole.
How realistic is an undefeated record then?
You know, we just go in every day just looking to win every game. I mean, you know, that's really all we do. We don't really go in the mindset every year, so we're going to go 40, you know. If we do, we go 40, no, it'll be pretty impressive. But, you know, right now we're just focusing on being the best players we could be, the best human beings we could be, and just winning every game.
Now, you tell me if I'm wrong, but you didn't play as much AAU ball as most guys do.
Yes.
Why was that?
I just wanted to keep playing professionally. I wanted to keep playing with the Dominican team. I wanted to keep playing professionally. I felt like my game would grow way more and playing professionally and playing AAU. I feel if I had to go back in time and do the same thing, I would do the same thing over again. Just playing with the professional teams, they always raised my game physically and also mentally.
Was there anything about the AAU experience that was not appealing?
Oh, no. AAU has been awesome to me, especially it's grown me as a player tremendously. But when you get a chance to play against Al Horford every day in practice, who was an NBA All-Star, and Jack Michael Martinez, who's an international superstar, you know, you get chances like that. Sometimes it's hard to turn down. And also, it's just one of those times you get to play different talent you haven't got to play against.
How well do you know those guys, Al Horford, Jack Michael?
You know, ever since the Dominican team, you know, we're close. You know, it's one of those things. You have it's a nation. You know, we always have the nation on our back, and you know, we have a lot of pressure. But you know, being with those guys makes it a lot easier to walk on that court every day and play the best of your ability.
What did you learn from them?
Oh, just a lot. Just Jack Michael Martinez just learned a lot of tricks of the trade. You know, big time tricks of the trade. I mean, he did hit us with one of the tricks of the trade to win the game.
I remember that shot.
So you know, he taught me a lot of things. He's taught me how to be a smarter player on the court, how to you know, just play better defense. Al Horford, you know, teaching me everything he knows. I mean, just how to play more physical, how to be a smarter player, how to do set picks that are more effective. You know, that's the biggest thing. You know, I'm learning from all aspects of different sizes of ball that, you know, not many times, you know, you could learn from.
I talked to Jack Michael briefly after he made that shot. He was very happy.
Believe me, I know. He was very, very happy.
Did he say anything to you or anything like that?
Believe me, he said something to me.
I figured he did.
There's no Dominican that's going to let a game winner go by without saying something to another Dominican.
What did he say?
Let's just put, he was very happy. And I was very upset.
Were you guarding him and then got screened on that?
It was one great play that was secret in the Dominican playbook that definitely hit me by off guard, and you know, it was just a little failure of communication. But you know, that's the game. But you know, it's the biggest thing. That loss is going to definitely pay dividends later in our season.
Now, as I understand, I mean, I noticed Jack Michael, like he got in front of Cal, and he went like this. I couldn't hardly believe it. Jack Michael Martinez is the captain. He's the man. I mean, I've learned so much from him, but you know, he's such a confident player, and that's one of the biggest things I really gained from the Dominican team is just confidence. Pure, you know, just go out there, have full confidence in what you do, and you'll play the best of your abilities when you have that. Now, you, as I understand it, you also play piano.
Yeah.
Is that
when I was younger, I definitely played. I was pretty good at piano. I used to take piano classes 3 times a week, and I used to do some recitals and stuff. But
really, how old were you when you started, and how long did you do it?
I was about 5, and then I went to 5th grade, And then I went to public school. So I went to public school. I quit for a year and then went to public school. So in public school, I did it 2 years straight. And also, I did play recorder. I was really good at recorder too. So I just, I was just always such a hands-on person. I always wanted my hands on everything. I wanted my hands in this cookie jar, that cookie jar, this cookie jar. So I just.
Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed everything. I loved to enjoy it. I loved it.
Why'd you stop?
I really haven't. I just got so busy. It's so big. You got no time to practice. I know, but I used to just love, being able to maybe play for my mom. My mom. Just be able to, do some different things that people can't say they do every day.
What song? What type?
I used to do a lot. Titanic, Maroon 5. Just hip hop songs and piano. So I always put like I said, I always like having my hand in every cookie jar, and I was just trying to find a way to play every genre.
Thanks.